In this video, I will represent complete solution of the exercises from Unit 2, The Word in a Wall, from New Oxford Modern English Workbook for Grade 5. Come on, let's do it. Can you read the poem without making a mistake? This poem is tricky because the spelling patterns are same but the pronunciation is different. Come on, let's do it with me. I take it you already know of tough and bow and cuff and do. Others may stumble, but not you, on hiccup, thorough, lock and through. Well done, and now you wish perhaps to learn the less familiar traps. Beware of her, a dreadful word that looks like beard and sounds like bird. And that it said like pet, not beat. For goodness sake, don't call it teeth. Watch out for meat and grate and threat. They rhyme with sweet and straight and dead. A moth is not a moth in mother, nor boss in bother, broth in brother. And here is not a match for deer, nor deer and fear for bear and pear. And then there is doze and rose and lose. Just link them up and goose and choose. And cork and work and card and word. And font and front and word and sword. And do and go and word and card. Come, I have hardly made a start. A dreadful language man alive, I had mastered it when I was 5. So, make list of all the rhyming words in the poem. In these poems, just by looking at this poem, we can say these are the rhyming words, but it is not actually the situation, because although the spelling pattern are same, but their pronunciation is not same. So here I created a list for all the possible rhyming words. Number 1 is bird hurt, dead bed, bear pear, doze rose, loose choose, cardboard, alive 5. Move to the next exercise. Part B. And what do you say? Do you remember the 8 parts of speech? You know it is very difficult to remember all of these 8 parts of speech. But here you go. If you remember this mnemonic device, Papa Wink, then it is very easy for you to memorize all of these parts of speech. See, P is for pronoun, A for adjective, then P again is for preposition, A for adverb, V is for verb, I is for interjection, and N is for noun, and C is for conjunction. See, it's very easy to memorize all parts of speech. Take the correct answer. A pronoun is basically a word used instead of a noun. An adverb is a word which describes how actions are done. And a conjunction is a word which joins 2 groups of words. These are basically glued words. Conjunction are basically glued words. Okay, I'm sure that you know the difference between the common and the proper noun. And if you don't know, just click the link below or click the link in above to watch the video about the common and the proper noun. So here is the activity. Look around your classroom and classify the things you see in this table. You know what is this table? There we have to classify common noun, proper noun, countable, uncountable nouns in the classroom settings. Let's do it. First we will do the common nouns. Look. Teacher, student, chair, desk, board, book, pencil, eraser, bag, notebook, classroom, ruler, map, subject, clock, pen, marker, paper, window. All of these are common nouns. Now move forward towards the proper noun. A name of any particular or specific person, place, animal or thing. Oh, Miss Farheen, name of the teacher. Okay. Zara, name of a student. Oxford New English, this is a specific book. Smartboard, brand name of a digital board. Crayola, brand of crayons or markers. Apple iPad, specific brand of the tablet that can be used in a classroom. Class 5A, specific class name. Sir Syed School, a name of the particular school. March, name of the month. And Monday, name of the weekday. English, name of a subject. Pakistan, name of a country shown on the map. Zoom classroom meeting, name of a digital platform to teach. The Very Hungry Caterpillar, title of a book. Lego, brand for toys used for activities. Chalk Smart, brand of chalk. Now move towards the countable nouns. Countable nouns that can be that we can count. Okay, so book, pen, pencil, chair, desk, student, teacher, notebook, eraser, marker, paper, if these papers are in the form of sheets. Ruler, window, door, computer, scissors, map, folder, board. You can count the number of boards in a room, as you know. Okay, now move towards the uncountable nouns. You need to think more to find out uncountable noun. For example, water, air, information, homework, knowledge. Chalk, if we consider it as a substance. Electricity, noise, advice, ink, furniture, education. Paper, not in a form of sheets. Laughter, work, news, effort. See, there are some words that can be used as uncountable as well as a countable noun. You can look at this example, paper. If it is in the form of sheets, then it is countable noun, and if it is not in the form of sheets, or we can say in the form of substance or a texture, we cannot count paper. So while making the list, you have to be more vigilant. So the question number 4 is make list of the following. 3 common nouns, 3 proper nouns we have done already. Okay, now for adverbs. Do you know what are adverbs? As the name suggests, words that describe verbs. For example, fast, rigorously, slowly, confidently. Adjectives. Do you know? As adverbs describe verbs, adjectives describe nouns. For example, pretty girl. Girl is a noun and pretty is an adjective. Harsh, dirty, strange. Now 5 conjunctions. These are the glued word, as I have already told you. And, or, because, but. There is a huge list. Now the prepositions. It tells us about the relative position. For example, in, out, behind, in front of. Now move towards the part C. The collective nouns. First you need to understand what are collective nouns. Collective nouns are the names for a collection or a group of people or things. Okay. So for example, a pack of hounds, a deck of cards. Okay. Now here are some collective nouns, but these are not written correctly. Let's make them correct. A pack of wolves, a swarm of bees, a nest of ants, a clump of trees, a bunch of grapes. Okay, now this question is that we have to make the proper collective nouns by using this column A and column B. I have done it for you. Let's do it with me. Litter of kittens, troop of soldiers, regiment of soldiers. It is also correct. But troop is normally used for smaller military units. Gang of thieves, set of furniture, sheaf of corn, shoal of fish, suite of furniture, group of islands, group of monkeys, group of china. It might be confusing for you. You know, what does it mean? That things which are made from China, made by China, for example, crockery, electronic gadgets, all of this stuff. Okay, so we can say this group of China. For example, you go into the crockery store, and the seller tell you that these are that these are the type of crockery we import from China. So we can say a group of China. Okay, now move towards the question 3. Fill in the blanks. Some of the collective nouns are not on this page. You can read about them before. Okay, now just do it with me. A flock of sheep, a bunch of keys, a herd of elephants, a deck of cards, a stack of books, a clump of trees, a pack of hounds. A pack of hounds mean a group of hunting dogs. A litter of puppies. A litter of puppies mean that normally in animals, the baby is born in a group. This is called a litter of puppies. Come on, now move forward towards the compound words. There is a difference between compound words and collective nouns. Compound words mean a word that is made by combining two words having their individual meanings to form a new word having a different meaning. So come on, let's do it with me. Seashell, made from sea plus shell. Necktie, made from neck plus tie. Footprints, made from foot plus print. Butterfly, made from butter plus fly. Cupboard, made from cup plus board. Okay, now match the following to make compound words. This is very interesting activity I have done for you. See, take one word from the column A and the next word from the column B. For example, butter and fly. Butter has its own meaning, fly has its own meaning, but when both of these words are combined to make a compound word, this is having a different meaning. So similarly, broomstick, toothbrush, matchbox, ashtray, birdcage, armchair, bulldog, overcoat, teapot, dustbin. If you have any confusion, what's up? Thank you.